Hello everyone. After a very long time, I'm welcoming you all guys to the next tutorial. So today we'll be solving this problem from the hash tables. That is the ransom note. There is a saying that if there is any problem, then first try solving the using the hash tables. Let's look at this problem. Harold is a kidnapper who wrote a ransom note, but now he's worried it would restrict him through his handwriting. He found a magazine and wants to know if let let's see the input format. The first line contains two space-separated integers m and n, the number of words in the magazine and the note. We can see over here. And the second line contains m space-separated strings, that is the magazine. Okay, let's suppose this is the string of words from the magazine, and the third line contains n space-separated strings. That's note. Okay, one thing we have to remember is that the note is always equal to or less than that of the magazine. Okay, and print is if he can use the magazine to create an untraceable replica of his ransom note. So I think what we have to do is we are given a magazine and we are also given a note. If the every strings on the note matches with the magazine, then we have to print yes, otherwise we have to print no. Okay, for example, here both the variables have give one, grand and today, so we are printing yes. Let's see here, the 2 is present in on both times on both 2, but this 2 is not present on this one, so I think it is already rejected and printed as no. Here is also an explanation. Yeah, the 2 only occurs once in the magazine, we can see here. And I saw an example also here. For example, note is attack at dawn and the magazine contains attack at dawn. It's exactly the same, besides the fact that this attack has a as capital and this has small a, so it is also the answer is also no. Now I think you have understood the question. Now let's go towards the solution. At first, our first process is to take the input. So okay, inputs a comma b, the number of strings on both, map int input dot split. Okay, but now this will take the inputs from the first line. Now our second task is to take strings from the magazine. Okay, input dot split. Now and again for notes is equals to input dot split. Now we are done taking the inputs. Now since this is a problem from the hash table, I'd like to remind you that there is a special library called the collections, from which we can import a module named counter. I'll also show the example but first let's see the module. From collections import counter. Now magazine is equals to counter. If you are not getting what I'm doing, then let's print the magazine and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, 6 and 4 are given as input by this platform. Given one, give me one grand tonight is stored on magazine, and give one grand today is stored on the nodes. I used the counter function and used it on the magazine and stored it on MAGZ and printed it. Now what I can see here is it is a counter type, and every string on it is counted. Give is counted because as one, because it only occurs one time, or the one time on the string, and me occurs only one time on the string. Similarly you can see for all of them. So I now I will consider that you have understood what I am doing. Let's use this for the nodes too. Okay, let's use node set counter and nodes. It will store the nodes on the similar way. Now I'm printing my result on node z minus magazine z. So why I am doing node z minus magazine z is that since the nodes always contain strings on a lesser amount, if there are all the strings are similar, then the result will be printed as 0, because all the strings on the nodes will be cancelled by the strings on the magazine. And we have to check if the result consists of no term or not. If result is equals to, then print yes, else print no. I think this will work. Okay, now it has worked completely fine. I hope you have understood the question and the procedure that I followed, and thank you for watching the video.